That's what we came. We stand on business.
Alrighty, guys, welcome to episode 2 of Ramily Only. And on today's show, I'm going to have Brethan Barnhill, explosive running back. He reminds me a lot of Gabe Lennon, who graduated last year. And then I'm going to have Khalil Stimpson on the show. He's a hard-hitting linebacker who's going to make a big impact with Juke Boston on our defense. So first up, we're going to have Brethan Barnhill. You're going to get to see some of his highlights. And then we're going to have Khalil Stimpson on the show, hard-hitting linebacker, who's going to be an all-conference, all-American linebacker. So let's get it rolling first with Brethan Barnhill.
Trying to stay focused, I keep drinking this. Killers behind me as I'm chasing my dreams, oh Lord. Trying to heal up, but feel like Tyreek. But it's been too long, realize they permanent scars. Raindrops, they say keep enemies close, but I can't hang without. I'm the real definition of a falling star. Walking on tears, running on blood. Don't take too much. Love is a drug. Ay, walking light, feel like the feds been watching, cause I just beat the counter. Spec too high, that my main little run. I don't even hang around them, and we barely miss it, ain't no rebounds. I was broke and drive to school, so I went bust down. I go put on Palm Angels, I don't need no handout. Shawty say she love me, it's irrelevant like Bow Wow. Thinking about my future like Sierra, but I'm higher than the Seahawk.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Ramily Only, episode 2. And on today's show, I have Brethan Barnhill, running back. He's going to be making a lot of big plays for us this year. Brethan, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good.
Good. So how's everything going for you so far at Winston State?
Transitioning in has been a great transition. With me getting in the playbook and, just showing what I can do during spring. It's been a pleasure. And I'm excited to be here.
Yes, sir. So you were able to come in and you were able to be here for the whole spring ball and all that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So how did spring ball go for you?
My spring actually went great. Just trying to get used to, different run schemes and, just different offense overall. I transitioned really, really good. It took me a while, but once I got the hang of it, it was up from there. I did pretty good in the spring game. I scored actually, and I had a pretty good spring game for sure.
Yes, and like I was telling you before the show, I saw your tape that you put on YouTube, and you got me excited, man. I feel like every time you touch the ball, I need to go ahead and get on the edge of my seat and get ready to stand up, man. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So you decided to enter the transfer portal, and how did you know that Winston State was the best fit for you?
Actually, after I entered the portal, I had a lot of phone calls, and Winston was one of them, and I just got a lot of support, a lot of love from the coaches, office coordinator. He loved my film, and they showed the most love. They gave me a shot, and I just took it from there.
Yes, sir. I'd love to hear that. So what do you think you're going to bring to this offense? Because from what I see, you're a big play guy. When you touch the ball, big plays about to happen.
So what I plan to bring onto this offense is, a home run hitter, very very explosive plays. When they need a lot of yards and a big explosive play. That's what I'm here to bring, and I feel like I can do that. I also came to show my versatility as in like with me receiving the ball and stuff like that because I played receiver before, and I feel like with me just being more versatile, I can have a lot of those mismatchups and stuff like that. So I plan on bringing a lot of uh, big plays, and just showing my ability to catch the ball in the backfield.
Yes, sir. Do you have a favorite route you like to run out of the backfield?
Probably Waldo. It's like an angle route where
Gotcha.
he's
Okay. Okay.
and across the middle of the field. That's probably one of my favorites.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And I would say we lost a lot of running backs last year. You kind of remind me of Gabe Lennon. He started off as a receiver, very explosive, a home run hitter. When he touched the ball, it was usually big plays. So I think you're gonna kind of replace him in our running back room.
Yeah,
Um, so you mentioned that you like to be a receiver out of the backfield. How important is that for a running back to not only run the ball but to also be versatile?
I feel like nowadays, with going to playing and then at the next level, you have to have some type of versatility. You can't just be that one big back to just take the ball and try to make things happen. You got to be the defenses are more smarter nowadays, so you have to be able to adjust on the fly and keep them on their toes, and you just have to make sure that you can do more than just run the ball because at the end of the day, defenses are known to stop that. And if the more you know, the more you can do out the backfield. I just feel like it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that. So are there any college or NFL backs you like to model your game after?
I watch a lot of Jameer Gibbs. I watch Christian McCaffrey. Um, those are the two main guys I watch. I also like watching some college backs. I like watching is Martin Hampton. He's now at the Chargers, and I like watching it's that guy from I like watching Trayvon Henderson. He just got drafted to the Patriots. I like watching those.
Okay. Okay. Those some good ones. Those some good ones. And you kind of remind me of a Jameer Gibbs of how versatile you can be out of the backfield.
Yeah, I definitely watch him the most. I've been watching him since he was at Georgia Tech, so I definitely compare my game to him, and we're around same height, not the same size, but same structure. So I watch a lot of him for sure.
Yes, sir. And if I understand it correctly, you redshirted at Catawba. So
Yes, sir.
so how hungry are you to get on the field and make an impact for this team this year?
I'm ready. I'm ready to get after first game. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to attack.
Yes, sir. And we were talking before the show. I know y'all had a lot of talented backs on the at Catawba, and that's kind of why you kind of redshirted at Catawba.
Yeah, yeah. That's why. That's why.
Got you. So you mentioned the first game of the season. So how much are you looking forward to playing on national TV, August 31st, 7 o'clock, ESPNU?
That's a big deal. Lights are on. Being a playing on TV is a pleasure. Always been a dream of mine, and I just can't wait to experience that whole thing because I'm ready to get after it and I'm ready to show what Winston football is about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love to hear that. Looking at the schedule, are there any other games that you're looking forward to in particular?
Every game I look forward to looking to. I would say John C. Smith and probably Fayetteville State, two big games. Those are just two big games where you can't make any mistakes because it's going to be a shootout. And I just feel like the team who comes out to play and has the less turnovers and just comes out and executes is going to win that game. But those are big games I look forward to looking to because I just want to show what I can do against top schools for sure.
Yes, sir. I love to hear that. So what would you say are your individual and team goals for this season?
Team goals, we just got one goal. We want to win. We want to go 1-0 every week. Our big goal is win a CIAA championship and a big playoff run. That's definitely one of our goals for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love to hear that. So like we were talking about before the show, Catawba, y'all had quite a few guys that's transferring to West Ham State. Who are some guys that you think Ram fans should get very familiar with because they're gonna make a big impact on this team?
Look out for Sean Walker, Khalil Stimpson, Shane Everly, and we had a couple guys that transferred from Catawba earlier, but it's a lot of us, and I would just say look out for those. We definitely coming into play, and yeah, for sure.
And you was telling me before the show y'all are a tight group, the group that's coming in together. All of y'all are a pretty tight group.
Yeah, tight group.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that. So do you have any final words and final message for Ram fans as we wrap up here?
Um, another guy I missed, CJ Brown, D Lyman. He's definitely a big guy to watch out for. He's definitely going to bring a lot to the table on our defense side. And another thing, go for myself. I would say, just showing that I can be one of the top running backs in the CIAA. And I just want to, show that I'm that guy. And I have a lot of time left, so I definitely plan on being here for it all.
Yes, sir. I love to hear that. I want to thank you for coming on the show, man. I enjoyed having you on, and I can't wait for football season because I feel like you can make a lot of big plays for us on offense, and I'm just can't wait for August 31st.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. And Ramily, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We want to get to 100 subscribers by the first game, August 31st. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, share this, and take care. And Khalil is getting ready to come up and get ready to talk to him and see what he has to say. So, guys, take care.
Yes, sir. You too.
Hey, I'm plugging on this. Turn my music up and when you listen, hold your choppers up. If I want you dead, I'm on your. Then ain't no dodging up. Indirect, the only way them send some shots at us. Ain't no searching the artist, I'm performing with this chopper tuck. Apply too much pressure on off, they say to get you locked. I'm fighting all these demons, got me feeling like my blessing block. I'm the one who saved the day, I had to think outside the box. This straight ain't how we get away, I had to high speed on the knock. Stumbling through them hundreds, you was scrolling through my page. That little body me up, it had me going through a phase. Trying to make it out before they try to lock me in the cage. You either give it up or get hit with these buckshots out the gauge. Don't give a about where I go, long as the Draco shoot. Lay down in your neighbor, y'all, you ain't at home, I wait on you. Push out here, you know I play smart, but I got slamming moves. CGE Secret Society, no, we cannot recruit. I hit the studio and drop a hit after I drop some.
Alrighty, guys. Now joining me on Ramily Only, I got our heavy hitter, Khalil, the thumper, Stimpson, joining me on the show now. Khalil, how you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. It started lagging a little bit.
So how has the off season been going for you so far?
It's been going pretty good, man. I've been steady working, trying to stay consistent in the gym, trying to better myself and fix my flaws for the next season.
Yes, sir. So what are some things you wanted to work on this off season?
Mainly, I'm glad I came in for spring ball. That way I knew like how to fit into their program. So mainly really just doing the technique that they want me to do, mainly just getting used to it and working on that, trying to better it and perfect it as much as I can this summer, which is speed, strength, main things you need.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to hear that. So I know you mentioned, fitting in during spring ball. Did it take you long to fit in?
I played with a couple of the guys from Greensboro, Will Montgomery, Trayvon Hesser, played against them actually. During high school, and I knew Will since middle school, so I knew them two guys. I knew a couple more faces. I played with a guy the East West All Star game, so it wasn't pretty hard to fit in with those guys. Like I said, it was. I mean, I ain't hard to get along with. It was pretty easy getting to know those guys and fit in perfectly with them.
Yes, sir. I know you went to Grimsley and Trayvon, he went to Page, and I know that's a big rivalry in Greensboro. So Trayvon's a big guy. So what was that like when you two went head to head trying to tackle that guy?
And it was fun. I ain't gonna lie, I was looking forward to playing him. He ain't win though, but
Of course.
yeah, man, I was looking forward to that game. I was a junior, he was a senior. we actually had a play where we met each other in a hole. We kind of like hit each other and bounced back like that. And then I
Oh
came
wow.
there. Yeah. I was waiting on it though. I was ready for that game. He played good. He played good though. Like normal. He did what he did his thing. I did my thing. It was a good game though.
Yes, I can't wait for Trayvon to come back next year, and just I want to be able to practice when y'all go hit the head. No,
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun. Um, so how have things been going at Winston off the field for you so far? Everything been good?
Yeah, man, I love the school environment and all the resources we got. I like how everybody is pretty much a family. You know, we call each other Ramily, and I feel like it really is a Ramily when you step on that campus.
Yes, sir. And we're glad to welcome you home. I'm glad you didn't go to that school in East Greensboro. I'm glad you came to Winston. Uh, so we are so glad to welcome you back to the 336, man.
Yes, sir.
How would you describe your playing style for the Ramblers?
You know, I thought a lot about this question. I feel like my playing style would probably be pretty much balanced. I wouldn't say I'm like more lenient to this or that. I say I'm pretty good at stopping a run. I feel like I can cover. I can pretty much do whatever is asked. I don't really have. I feel like I don't have too many weaknesses when it comes to playing linebacker. I feel like I'm pretty good getting off blocks and being slithery when it comes to finding big guys and stuff like that. My main thing probably would be just getting more like big time like sacks and interceptions, like more big time plays.
Got you.
Probably my main thing that I feel like I should work on and try to figure out, like, just little stuff like baiting the quarterback maybe, or working on moves for when I blitz, stuff like that. But pretty much I feel like I'm a balanced backer, pretty much do anything you need to do at the linebacker position.
Got you. So what linebacker position do you play? Are you one of the outside backers or are you in the middle?
No, I'm in the middle. Yeah, I'm in the middle. I've been playing that since junior year of high school.
Got you, got you.
I feel like it fit me pretty good. I wish I would have started playing earlier in high school. I was just an athlete, so I was playing pretty much all around the field. So I started that fully in well, not even fully. I was playing running back in high school too, but I started that junior year playing inside backer, and I've been playing it since. That's pretty much my best position I played.
Got you, got you. So you mentioned you play running back. Were you kind of like a Trayvon Hester, or how would you describe your running back style?
Uh, yeah, pretty much. I think I had like 300 yards junior year, probably the same senior year. Senior year we had my guy Mitchell Summers though, so I told him, he probably the best running back. Ain't no problem. He was the best running back in North Carolina the last 3 years. So I told the coaches, like, if you need me, put me in, but let him tote the rock. He doing a pretty good job. But yeah, I was pretty much, like whenever he got tired, whenever he needed a break, if he got hurt, anything happened, maybe 3rd and 1 sometimes, put me in. But I mean, I made plays, so
Yes, sir. So were you a part of that state championship team at Grimsley? Were you there then?
yeah, I was there COVID year. It was a really good experience on my part. I started probably we only had 6 regular season games. I started the whole regular season, and then he brought up. I started actually at nose guard, which is crazy. And my freshman year, I played quarterback. So I started pretty much all the way up into the playoffs, and then I got moved to linebacker because they knew that's where I was going to play for my junior year, and I started working on that. And pretty much was playing scout most of that year. That year taught me a lot on how to be a role player and not always be that guy. So I actually won scout team player of the year that year.
Oh wow, good, good.
Yeah,
Yeah, so what was it like playing with Travis Shaw?
playing behind him, probably one of the best things you can have in front of you as a linebacker. Him always taking on the double team, so that's keeping you free, and doing good at it as well. So
Yes, sir.
just having a threat like that in front of me all the time. Only problem I had was not being able to see, that big figure in front of me.
Yeah.
You can't really see a lot. But I mean, yeah, other than that, yeah, it was great playing with that dude, man. Knew him for a long time before I even went to Grimsley. So yeah.
Yes, sir. So how excited are you to play with a linebacker like Jupe Austin?
Man, I'm really excited. That guy, he having a lot of experience within college and high school, and just playing beside a guy who knows what his goals are and have a great work ethic like him. He just playing beside a guy that can push you to be the best you can be as well. That's just always a plus. And being that he, made all conference and stuff like that already, pretty much established what he can do here. And I feel like I want to add value to that and, bring on the conference championship and much more to the program for sure.
Yes, and would you mind saying that you guys are going to be the top duo in Division II at the linebacker spot? You two together?
Yeah,
I don't.
no, yeah, for sure.
So I had Evan Powell on a few weeks ago, and he was telling me how his hardest hit was when he played Willing from West Virginia, and he hit a guy so hard the dude didn't get up. So I know you're a thumper. So I want to know what's your hardest hit that you've ever delivered on the football field.
Um, That's a good question. I gotta think on that. I don't know. I feel like I probably say it's Charlotte Catholic. My first play of my senior year film. No, I'm lying. We played Barton last year. It's probably one of the it's on my highlight tape. But yeah, man, I laid that. I ain't gonna say I laid him out. He got up and stuff, but he felt it. He definitely felt it the next morning. Like, I was mad, man. I came in there flying. I say that's probably the hardest hit. But other than that, I say probably the first play on my senior year highlight tape. I he was playing Charlotte Catholic. They had a fullback, and I put on like three upper padded shirts that game. They ran the ball a lot, ran a lot of power and stuff. I was ready to hit. So I first play of the game, I just smacked the dude who was trying to block me like crazy, like smacked him. They put a whole different fullback in for most of the game. He might have been hurt. Now that I think about it, he might have been hurt. If he didn't play, he didn't play a lot.
Was it still when they were running the wing tee and all that? Charlotte
Yeah,
Cat? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Got you. So to open up the season, we're gonna be playing on national TV, ESPNU, August 31st, 7 p.m. against Tuskegee. So how excited are you to display your skills on national TV?
I think that's a great way to come into the HBCU culture. ESPN, national TV under the lights. You really can't beat it. So I have no choice but to come out and show up and go ahead and make my mark of what I can bring to the WSSU community and program.
Yes, sir. And I just can't wait for August 31st to see you and Jupe on the field together, man.
Yeah, me either, man. It's gonna be one of them ones under the lights for sure.
Yes, I really think that this is going to be another year where we have one of the top defenses in Division II because the talent is there. We just got to put it together now.
Yeah, yeah, definitely talent, definitely there on paper, man. We just gotta execute and do what we all know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before we get to the next question, Ramily, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button because we want to get to 100 subscribers by opening kickoff. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Are there any other matchups on our schedule that you just can't wait for?
Fayetteville State. I got them circled on the schedule. My
Okay.
brother went to Fayetteville State, and he didn't have a good experience with him, basically. So he tells me like I better go crazy that game. So I got that game scheduled on my paper. I got that game circled.
Okay. That's the last game of the season, and I was gonna mess with you. I saw that on your Catawba bio that your brother he played for the Fayetteville Ponies, and I
Mm-hmm.
was I was gonna tell you I'm so glad that you didn't go join the Fayetteville Ponies,
Yeah,
but it sounded
they,
like
they they tried. They tried, but
they tried. Okay, but I'm so glad you didn't go and follow in your brother's footsteps.
all right.
Um, but so I definitely want you to put on the show, for your brother because it sound like he didn't have a good time at Fayetteville State. So definitely hope you put on the show for that last game of the season. Uh, I think if I remember correctly on your highlight tape, you also played Shaw. Was it anybody else you played at Catawba?
Yeah, I played Shaw, and I do we play Mark. We played Mars Hill. I played them as well, but I
Oh yeah,
didn't.
Mars Hill.
We
Mars Hill.
played them my freshman year. We didn't. I didn't play during that game though. I wasn't starting yet.
Okay. So Mars Hill. What can you say about them? Are you really looking forward to playing them again since that's a former conference rival?
Yeah, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, they got John Gillette still. He's from the Triad. He want to get back, and yeah, that's a pretty good program. I feel like it'll be a good test to us and a good competition early on, especially with it being non-conference. It'll give us a good look going into conference play. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing them. And about Shaw, I would say they they I ain't trying to be
No,
ignorant.
say it.
They they not all that to me, honestly.
Okay.
I feel like that game should just be a blowout, honestly.
Yes. Anytime we play them, Livingstone or Living Room, whichever one you call them, I want to dominate all those rivalry teams. John C. Smith's another one. We let them off the hook last year. I want to stump them
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
ground.
That's a game I'm looking forward to. I don't like the coaches talking about the losses last year, and I want I want here to help and add value to the team. So I'm looking forward to that game too because I know how them guys feel about that game and Virginia Union as well.
Oh yeah, that's an oof. Yeah, that one oof, that was painful right there.
Yeah.
Um, but I want to ask you, because John C. Smith, they're known to have some good running backs. How much are you looking forward to kind of making a statement against their talented backfield?
Man, I like playing good running backs. Honestly, that makes you just more motivated to play the game. Honestly, and gives you something to look forward to. Getting after. So I don't know who they have, but I'm ready for whatever competition they do have, and I'm pretty sure them guys are pretty good players, but we are too. So
Yes, sir.
definitely ready to play them.
Yes, sir. And if I if I'm remembering this correctly, you were a captain at Catawba. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so how much does that mean to you to be one of the team captains at Catawba?
It was I like being the captain. It was definitely an honor being the captain for them guys. Leading the team. It's always an honor being a captain, no matter where you play. I was a captain in high school as well. I just like leading by example and showing guys the right way. I'm by everybody's side. I'm there for everybody. Mainly off the field, I kind of try to be more of a captain off the field because I mean,
Gotcha.
you obviously know what I can do on the field. You're gonna see me put in the work, but off the field, I feel like when it comes to sports and mental health, that's where it matters the most. So, when any of them want to talk and just get stuff out their chest, stuff like that, I try to be there for them.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So what to close out? What would you say are your individual and your team goals?
Visual goals would probably be all conference, of course, all American, and team goals. We got to bring conference championship, make the playoffs,
Sure.
and make a deep run. If not, get a national D2 championship.
Lil, I want to thank you for joining the show, man. It was an honor to have you on, and I just can't wait to see you out on the field, man.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. No problem. You take care, man.
You too.